Okay, now I've filled the whole entire tree in with black. Now I'm going to make a gray mixture. We're going to make the tree not really have any browns in it, but it's going to be gray tones to match what a snag looks like. Again, just mix it up in the cup. And then we're going to actually add snow on the branches and everything else. We're going to use gray, and we're going to go gray on this side, leaving that side dark. I'm just using what's called dagger strokes to create the wood grain. Now if you'll notice this area here on the branch, I've got kind of a close-up going. I'm bringing the snow past the edge of the tree, which makes the branch look like it's actually coming from the center of the tree instead of the edge of the tree. Rolling transfer paper out by yourself can be a little tricky. You don't want this stuff to stick back to itself because it's a bear cat to remove. Okay, blooper. Sorry. Do I show this in the video or do I? Well, I got to. I always show all my mistakes. I was being all cocky thinking I was going to do this one-handed. No. I'm going to transfer paper out now. And doing it by yourself is a little tricky. So there's a technique that I use. It's called luck. So I got my markings on where I want everything. Right in there. There's the eagle up there, make sure I got it all covered. I've got the picture laid up there. Put transfer paper over. I have my markings underneath the transfer paper so I know exactly the position that I want the picture to be. How I came up with this picture is I Google searched bald eagles, came up with this photograph, took it down to Office Max, sorry about that, and had it blown up. Don't make the mistake and have it blown up in color because that's $30 a print. I found out the hard way. Do it in black and white. It's $3.59. Come up with a black and white picture. I took the measurements of how big I wanted it, made it to that size, and now I'm going to go ahead and draw this out with transfer paper behind it, or carbon paper behind it onto the transfer paper, and then I'm going to cut this out and start painting it. Now it's good to have a reference photo on hand of an eagle, unless you did hundreds of them, like I have, and I just kind of wing it. I know the colors, I have them all mixed up, I have them pre-mixed because I've done so many eagles, but again, it's a good idea to go ahead and have a reference photo sitting on hand. I do have a couple. I'm going to actually probably look at them too, but let's get right into this. Now looking at my reference photo, I'm using my prism pencil again, white, and I'm just going to draw in where all the feathers go, and then I'm going to take my black and go in and start chiseling them in. And what that means, basically when I say that, is I'm going to start doing all the layers of feathers, using this in my reference photo here. Use gray and gray out the head for right now. Sorry about that. I went ahead and did the whole head without filming it. Didn't realize my camera battery had died. But we're just going to add a couple little touches here. Well, we just finished up. We're going back in. Yeah, it's a little foggy. This is what I'm working in. This is the mill. Turned out pretty good. Nice and shiny. Time to load stuff up and head home. This has taken me about 14 hours to do this entire job. Made $1,500 on it. I got approximately $150 in materials. But it's a good couple days worth of work. I actually could have did this in one day. Just got a little tired.